What's up, guys? Bill here from DFS Fantasy Factory, going over the Day 13 lineup optimizer review results. If you're new to this video, what I'm doing is taking these 5 lineup optimizers right here and tracking them for 25 days and their optimal lineups just to see which one is producing the best picks with their lineup optimizer. First place right now we got Fantasy Labs, second Daily Fantasy Nerds, third DFS Army, fourth RotoQL, fifth Draft Dashboard. If you're interested in what I'm doing here, just make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. That'll make sure that you get future notifications of the videos that I put out. I'll be doing a lot of review videos like this of DFS products. Also, if you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate that as well. Just to go over kind of what we've been seeing so far. Fantasy Labs has had the best production so far. However, they're not much better than Daily Fantasy Nerds. Fantasy Labs is a $60 product. Daily Fantasy Nerds is only a $25 product. And I actually have a link in the description for Fantasy Nerds where you can try them out for free. Fantasy Labs, I couldn't really find any free anything free for them. But these two are the two best ones so far that I've seen. Daily Fantasy Nerds has been the most consistent. Fantasy Labs has the most points, so it's not too much of a difference there though. But we'll go ahead and jump into today's results here. Before I get started, I did want to let you know to go down to the description of my video here. I have a link to a vote video where you can vote on the next series of optimizers to go up against it. What I'm going to do is take the top 2 optimizers out of this video and put them up against 3 more. So I'd like you guys to go to that vote video and vote for the one that you want to see in the next video. I didn't actually update these voting results, but I'll update them on the next video. Before this video, LineStar had 2 votes, Cruncher had 4 votes, Fantasy Pros and SaberSim both had a vote, but I forgot to update them for this video. But just make sure you go over that video and put your vote in for the next optimizers. And here are your Day 13 results. 5th place, no big surprise, Draft Dashboard's been sucking it up this whole series pretty much. If you're thinking about getting, they have that $1 for the first month. It's definitely, I wouldn't even pay that $1 for the first month. I mean, just my opinion, but go for it if something you want to try. And they had 243 points. Pretty awful. Here's their optimal. Here's their Draftkings results. Fantasy Labs had a bad day. They're usually up in the top 2, top 3. But the reason is, I guess I should defend them a little bit here because McCollum ended up out at the beginning of the game. He should have had somewhere, I'm not sure exactly what he's projected. I'm guessing between 40 and 50 points, and he only got him 8. So he would have been up there at the 290, 300 range, but McCollum kind of screwed him over. So here's their DraftKings results, 251. Here's their optimal lineup. 3rd place, we got DFS Army, 258. Here's their optimal lineup. Here's their DraftKings results. Fantasy Nerds, they had a 2nd place day for 300 points. Daily Fantasy Nerds have been super consistent. I mean, they've been number 2 and number 1 pretty much this whole video series. So I definitely give good props to Daily Fantasy Nerds. I'm actually considering using them myself. Of course, I'm going to wait to see how they do up against other optimizers. But out of these 5, Fantasy Nerds are definitely my pick, considering they're only $24.99 compared to Fantasy Labs $60. Here's the optimal lineup. Here's the DraftKings results. And 1st place, RotoQL. They've had a couple 1st places here and there, but RotoQL's kind of stayed in the middle of the pack. They're kind of a 3rd place optimizer. I think that's kind of where they're going to stay too. Not quite as good as Daily Fantasy Nerds and Fantasy Labs. That's the conclusion I'm coming to so far. Here's their optimal lineup. Here's their DraftKings results. And I do keep in mind that these places do have other tools. They're not just an optimizer. You don't just click a button and put the optimizer in there. There's Fantasy Labs has a lot of cool stuff on theirs. Daily Fantasy Nerds has a lot of cool stuff that can help you produce better lineups. So it's not just all about the lineup optimizer. However, that's what this video is about, just seeing which one's putting out the best picks. Here's the video results, which I already went over. Here's the rankings before the video. Here's the rankings after the video. If you look, RotoQL passed up DFS Army. DFS Army and RotoQL have been kind of switching back and forth for 3rd and 4th place. Draft Dashboard's just been stuck in last place because their optimizer isn't very good. And Fantasy Labs and Daily Fantasy Nerds are only 30 points apart, so they've been switching back and forth 1st and 2nd. Fantasy Labs have been kind of dominating throughout the series, but Daily Fantasy Nerds is right there behind them for, like I said, for over half the price. Can't beat it. Um, Here's their daily averages. Fantasy Labs averaging 285 points. I put these daily averages on here because a lot of people are saying like a lot of these places, all the points. When you look at these big points like 3,700, 3,500, it don't look like much, but it is a big difference when you take the daily average. I mean, for 13 days, Fantasy Labs averaged 285 points. I'm gonna guess if you do that double up, I'm gonna say that you'd probably profit money off a 285, 283 average. So I would think that these two would make you money. Um, And obviously, if you go down here to Draft Dashboard for 264 a day, 264 is not normally going to hit 50-50 or double up. So I think that this information is useful. I hope you think so as well. If not, definitely put it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. See if we could change something around to get some more information out of this, or what I could do different. Here's the pricing for everything. Fantasy Nerds $24.99. Like I said, I got a link in the description. You can actually try them out for free. Just click the link, make an account, and you can try them out for free. Super easy. RotoQL, 29 bucks a month. DFS Army, 39. Draft Dashboard, 39. Fantasy Labs, 59. I put a link in the description for them as well. I didn't put a link for these three because they aren't doing very well. But I have a link in my video description below for Fantasy Labs and Fantasy Nerds. And Fantasy Labs is a little expensive, so I don't know. But they have a lot of good stuff on their product, and Fantasy Nerds, I do like their products, so I'm going to check them out more after I finish up this video stuff. But I think that's all I got for you. If you like what you are seeing here, you like the videos that I'm putting out, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get future notifications of videos that I put out. And if you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it, and hope you all are enjoying the videos. I'll see you on the next one. Good luck tonight in your DFS.